Hey guys. So today we're gonna do a chocolatey monochrome makeup look because I haven't done a monochrome in a really long time and I'm just feeling chocolate right now. Probably because of all those chocolate croissants. So I'm just prepping my under eyes right now with my Good Molecules under eye patches. These are the caffeine energizing hydrogel eye patches. So this is what I'm gonna start off with. All right, while we're marinating, I wanted to share with you guys that Good Molecules is having their annual BFF sale. This is their Black Friday festival. You guys might remember from last year that Good Molecules doesn't have sales often, so this is your chance. And there's going to be limited stock, so please keep that in mind. Because I remember last year, a lot of you guys were super excited. Let me just grab it. You were super, remember this beauty? You were super excited about picking up the mini fridge. This is going to be $15. It's originally $60. A lot of you probably remember this from last year, but I know a lot of you missed out. So this is your chance to pick it up again. They also have a new release, which is the Hyaluronic Acid Boosting Essence, which I'm excited to try. So I wanted to take a second because I know a lot of you guys know, but I wanted to share my 3 favorite Good Molecules products with you. Obviously, I'm wearing one of them right now. These are my favorite under eye patches. They stay so much better than other ones. They're formulated to firm and energize tired under eyes, which you know I've been dealing with lately. These are super duper hydrating and also very flexible and nice and comfy, so you can wear them comfortably, and they're clear, so you're not walking around with green things under your eyes or whatever. And then once these have soaked in a little bit, I'm gonna start off with the silicone-free priming moisturizer, which you guys also might remember. So this is super nice and hydrating, but it's not oily at all. So if you have any problem with oil breaking through, then this is a really great option. This is actually one of my favorite moisturizers, especially if you have oily skin. And then today I'm going to be using waterproof mascara for the end of the look. So you guys already know that my favorite thing for removing waterproof mascara is the Instant Cleansing Balm. I've talked about this a million times. It is my absolute favorite. One of my favorite things about it is that it comes in a tin, so it's easier to recycle. It's super easy. It's more solid. I'll show you. This is a fresh one. It comes with a little spoon scoop, little ice cream scoop. So you can scoop it out. And it seriously breaks down my waterproof mascara because today I'm gonna be wearing my most waterproof mascara, so I'm gonna need this. Okay, so if you're interested, all of the information will be down below in the description box. So don't forget mini fridge, and personally, if you are going to be picking up any products, those are the 3 that I would recommend, but you guys already know that I love their squalene oil as well, and honestly, any of the serums. All right, I'm gonna remove my under eye patches, work whatever's left over into my under eye so that it's nice and hydrated. All right, and then to prime my face, I'm going in with a pump of the silicone-free priming moisturizer. So it looks like this, by the way. Nice and creamy, smooth texture. And I'm just gonna work this into basically my whole face. So I'm gonna start off by color correcting under my eyes with my Sicily concealer. And then for my face, I'm going to use my new Lisa Eldridge foundation, which I've been loving. This is number 3. And I'm gonna be applying that with my damp beauty sponge. All right, I'm going in with my L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. This is in the shade Ivory. So we're doing our typical foundation and concealer routine here. All right, for my contour, I'm using Fenty Matchstick in Amber. And I'm blending that out with the MAC 128S brush. All right, and then for my bronzer, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Putty Primer. This is the lightest one. And I'm gonna be applying that with my Rephr 18 brush. And I'm just using patting motions so as not to disturb the foundation, although the foundation seems to stay very nicely. All right, and before I set underneath my eyes, I got this new cheeks slime from Freck Beauty. This is in the shade Fielding, I believe. Yeah, Fielding, and it's like a liquid lip tint, blush tint thing, but it's kind of like a chocolatey color, you know, or like a warm caramely color maybe. It's a little dark, so I'm gonna use a tiny amount. Pat it on my cheeks. Here's my blush. I'm just amping it up a little bit because it looks like it's gonna be really intense and it's not. It really shears out nicely. It's a pretty color too. I think it'll really complement the warm tones that I'm gonna be going for. All right, I'm gonna set underneath my eyes with my Elsie powder. I'm gonna set underneath my eyes with my Elsie powder. And I'm just gonna take that right around my nose. All right, I kind of want to amp up my bronzer just a little bit. because I just like, it's a chocolatey look and I want more chocolate. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go into my Revlon Skin Lights Prismatic bronzer in Sunlit Glow. I guess it's hard to look chocolatey when you're this pale. So I'm gonna prime my lids with my NARS primer like I always do. So boring. Okay, I just did my brows really quick because I forgot. So I think I'm gonna start off with my waterline, and I'm gonna be using the BFF Cream Gel Liner by ColourPop in, oh my God, it's like totally torn off. Sunnyvale, maybe? All right, so for my eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using the Makeup by Mario palette. This is the Master Mattes, because he has so many beautiful browns in here. So I'm gonna start off with this warm caramely shade, and I'm using my Morphe M521 for that. So I'm buffing this in the crease and then slowly just blending, like fading it up to my brow. I want a nice smoke. I want to push this whole area back. I'm going to go in with a smudge brush. I'm going to use that same shade, and I'm just going to buff that on my lower lash line. All right, I'm going to use that same brush. I'm going to start going into this like slightly more red toned shade, but I'm focusing it just a little closer to the tip of the brush, just keeping it a little bit tighter to my actual crease. So I'm not going to be like buffing it out as much. So just circular motions back and forth. I'm just flicking a little bit of that just underneath my brow, just to kind of like fill in that area. Sometimes it can look like really disconnected, kind of like when they sort of like blend together, you know, just sort of pushes that back a little bit. All right, using that same smudge brush, I'm gonna pick up that same red toned brown and bring it a little closer to the lash line, following the same steps. All right, I'm gonna use, I don't know, this is a Milk Cosmetics brush, Tapered Shadow 33, and I'm gonna pick up, I think this color. That one, no wait, that one. And I'm gonna start building this up on the outer and I think inner part of the lid. I'm being reckless with my placement. Don't be this reckless. Going in and creating a little bit of a wing shape because I was reckless, but also because it looks bomb. All right, I'm wiping off that brush and then I'm just gonna use it to kind of like blend around. These shadows are super blendable, so if you are reckless like me, you can go in and fix your mistakes. And then taking a slightly smaller lower lash line brush and picking up that same brown, and I'm gonna buff that right underneath that liner. Just getting closer and closer to the lash line every time. All right, and then I'm finally gonna build up a little more contrast with this dark brown from the palette. It's the darkest brown. And I'm using my Yano series brush. This is number 9 by Beautylish. I'm focusing this on the outer part of the lower lash line, that like triangular shape. Did I say lower lash line? That's not what I meant. You see what I'm doing. Sometimes my brain and my words just don't match up. And then I'm gonna take that same color on the very outer corner of my lower lash line, stopping it like, I don't know, a third of the way in. For my lid, I'm gonna be using the About Face Fractal Eye Paint. This is in the shade Digital Demise. Dude, I'm obsessed with these. So I'm gonna place this right in the center of the lid. I need a brush. MAC, I don't know what this is, it's rubbed off. I'm gonna pat around the edges to make sure that it's blended. And then I'm just gonna keep my eyelids like this while it dries. If foiled shadows just like fall on your face, or they just like mess up your overall makeup look, like you just can't deal with them, these are the answer, because they give you the most incredible foiled effect, but they dry and then they're not going anywhere. I'm obsessed. I haven't done like a smoky eye like this in a really long time. All right, I'm gonna do a winged liner, but I'm gonna do brown. So this is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in dark brown. I'm just following the shape we made with the eyeshadow. And I'm just kind of focusing it on the outer part of my eye. And I'm gonna take a little bit of that on the inner corner of my eye. And then to highlight, I'm gonna use Champagne Pop just because I've been using it a lot recently since I like dyed my hair. And I feel like it's the most flattering for fair skin and like this kind of a makeup look, you know? All right, I'm gonna curl my lashes with my Refer curler, and then I'm gonna go in with a few coats of my Wayne Goss mascara. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Something about this just feels right to me. Like I feel like me right now. All right, for the lips, is that all we have? Yeah, see, I don't know when it happened, but I'm like over falsies. Like there's something about this with natural lashes that just elevates, in my opinion. I don't know, but obviously it would look gorgeous with falsies. I think I'm gonna actually start off with my NYX Nude Truffle lip liner. And then I think I'm just gonna fill in my whole lip with that. My whole lips. Definitely should have exfoliated my lips before this, but that's fine. Now I'm gonna go in with the Melt Cosmetics Perfectionist Lip Liner in Caffeine. I know this is supposed to be like a chocolatey, but like coffee, whatever, it's like the same, you know? I'm gonna do a little bit of contouring. So I'm basically outlining the lips. Then I'm gonna go in and blend. And to blend, I'm using my little Refer number 3 brush. This is gonna be like an 8-step lip, so just bear with me here. In the center, I'm gonna go in with Kate by Makeup by Mario. And then on the very outer corners, I'm gonna use Velvet Decade from Lisa Eldridge, which is this color. If you want an in-depth tutorial on this, just let me know. This is what I call my blended lip. And then I'm going to finish off with the Sigma lip gloss in the shade Idyllic. And then since I hate a super glossy lip, I'm just gonna go in and pat with my finger. All right guys, this is the finished makeup look up close and personal. How do we feel? I feel like I'm home, to be completely honest with you. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I really enjoyed it because I haven't done something like this glam in a really long time. And I also just kind of love like a monochromatic look. I think it's like, if you hit like a block and you have no idea what to do, I feel like monochrome is really just like easy. And it also kind of just like challenges you a little bit, you know? Because it's like, do everything with these colors. And you know it's going to be flattering because they all go together. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to check out the Good Molecules BFF Sale. It's a big deal because they don't have sales very often, and you know that they're some of my absolute favorite products because I've talked about them forever. So all that stuff will be linked down below. Get in early if you want the mini fridge, just saying. Hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you want to see next. Happy holidays. Bye.